when we move with the sun into Virgo, we are remembered of the golden age. We are remembered of justice and fairness, the goddess of fairness, the goddess of justice. Dine. See, and all the gods, they lived among us, and we were in harmony with everything around us, and we lived in plenty. But then Jupiter took over from Saturn. And then we human beings, we start to work the land, and we start to move and live into houses. And the oxen, they carry the heavy weight with plowing the land for us. The gods saw we were not in harmony anymore, and they left us. They went into the astral planes. Except for Dine, the goddess of justice and fairness, she stayed with us. Well, she moved into the mountains, and every now and then she came to remind us, you should not. Use your head, use your heart. But, of course, we human beings, we did not listen, and we moved into the Bronze Age, the Bronze Era, not literally the Bronze Age, that's something else. But we start to make weapons, and we start to make war. And justice, Dine, fairness, she couldn't take it anymore, and she moved into the stars. And now we are remembered of her existence when we look at Virgo. And then there are two bright stars in Virgo, and this is Vindemiatrix and Spica. And Vindemiatrix, her name means harvester of grapes. Is she a virgin? No, I don't think so. She is also called Sarparitu, and she was married with Marduk in Babylonian times, because the stars Vindemiatrix and Spica, they remember us of the Babylonian zodiac. Spica means ear, like ear of wheat, or better, ear of barley, because the old goddess Sarparitu or Erua derives from the word Eru, which means pregnant. So, for sure, she is no virgin. Well, Erua Sarparitu was married with Marduk. Marduk was a god like Jupiter, like Zeus, and he took over the rule from his predecessor. Anyway, let me tell you about Vindemiatrix or Erua. Erua, she is many times pictured with a branch of ripe dates. And then next to her, more towards the east, there is Šala. And Šala, she is pictured with an ear of barley in her hands. So these goddesses are both goddesses of harvest, of plenty, of fertility. And Šala was married with, or probably still is married with Iskur. Iskur, the god of rain and thunder. And don't we need a little bit of rain and thunder today? I think so. So I wrote a story about Iskur and Šala. But that is not what I'm going to tell right now. I told enough. Now, when you like the podcast, you can like it or become a member of Myth and Human. And every month I have a new episode on this podcast about the stories, the myth behind the zodiac. While we move with the sun through the year, through the zodiac. Thank you for watching and happy birthday for those who are born under the star sign Virgo.